Hello friends, how are you all? I hope you all are in good health. I have brought another video for you guys today which is very useful for all the beginners. So the topic of my video is Bitcoin Cash. Let's start today's video, and guys, please subscribe to my channel for more tech related videos. What is Bitcoin Cash? Bitcoin Cash system. Why was Bitcoin Cash created? Cash created. Blockchain. What is that again? Is Bitcoin Cash cheaper to use than Bitcoin Core? Where can I buy Bitcoin Cash? What is Bitcoin Cash? Bitcoin Cash BCH is an upgraded version of the Bitcoin Core software. It was released on August 1st, 2017. A purely peer-to-peer version of electronic cash would allow online payments to be sent directly from one party to another without going through a financial institution. Digital signatures provide part of the solution, but the main benefits are lost if a trusted third party is still required to prevent double spending. We propose a solution to the double spending program using a peer-to-peer network. The network timestamps transactions by hashing them into an ongoing chain of hash-based proof of work, forming a record that cannot be changed without redoing the proof of work. Bitcoin Cash system. The longest chain not only served as proof of the sequence of events witnessed, but proof that it came from the largest pool of CPU power. As long as a majority of CPU power is controlled by nodes that are not cooperating to attack the network, they'll generate the longest chain and outpace attackers. The network itself requires minimal structure. Messages are broadcast on a best effort basis, and nodes can leave and rejoin the network at will, accepting the longest proof of work chain as proof of what happened while they are gone. Here you can see a graph of Bitcoin Cash. Universal cash electronic peer-to-peer evolution is here. Why was Bitcoin Cash created? Bitcoin Cash was created to bring back the essential qualities of money inherent in the original Bitcoin software. Over the years, these qualities were filtered out of Bitcoin Core, and progress was stifled by various people, organizations, and companions involved in Bitcoin protocol development. The result is that Bitcoin Core is currently unusable as money due to increasingly high fees per transactions and transfer times taking hours to days. This is all because of the problems created by Bitcoin Core's block being full. Here is a diagram of Bitcoin Cash. As you can see the description, the Bitcoin.com Bitcoin wallet is a simple and powerful receive Bitcoin with anyone otherwhere in the world. It also supports both single and multiple wallets. Cash created. Basically speaking, blocks are grouping of new transactions that are added to the blockchain. In Bitcoin, transactions are processed block by block. Bitcoin was designed to target 6 blocks per hour or one every 10 minutes. Year ago, an artificial limit to the size of blocks was added to the Bitcoin core code to prevent a possible attack vector where a mass number of transactions could weaken the network. At the time, transactions were free to make, so an attacker could send a huge number of transactions between his own wallets, forcing everyone else on the network to download and store large amounts of data. The block size limit was arbitrarily set at 1 MB, the size of storage offered by a floppy disk from the mid-1980s. Cash created. At the end, this was still thousands of times higher than the actual uses of the network demanded. It is clear that the block size limit was never meant to stifle growth of the network but merely to defend against a theoretical attack vector. User adoption of Bitcoin began slowly, and it wasn't until 2012 that the blockchain was processing 250 transactions per block, or approximately 1,500 transactions per hour. It took 2 more years for this number to double, and by 2014 the Bitcoin network was processing 500 transactions per block. Chart showing growth of transaction block over time. Cache created. The artificially small block size led to network congestions as demand for Bitcoin transactions has continued to grow. Remember, to be verified and processed, a Bitcoin transaction must be included in a block. If blocks are full, your transactions must wait to be included in the next block, but the next block is already full because others paid a higher fee than you, etc. This cognition has led to an ever-increasing fee market, where users pay extra to cut in line and move their transactions to the top of the list of pending transactions known as the mempool. At the time of publication, there are more than 280,000 unconfirmed Bitcoin Core transactions. State of Bitcoin. While average daily Bitcoin transaction increased 81% in 2015. Block size. What is that again? Zero describes how the block size limit affect the speed and the cost of transaction on the blockchain. Let us use the following examples. It's Saturday night and you are about to visit the hottest club in town. Before this club became a big deal, it was a small local joint that with a cool covered, good music and reasonably priced drinks in a small venue. All of a sudden, people started talking about this venue and telling their friends, and now everyone wants to get in. The problem is the club is in a building that can only hold 2,500 people. In this analogy, think of the club as a block with limited storage capacity or size, and then think of each patron as a Bitcoin transaction. Despite this situation and much complaint from the community, the club management has stubbornly refused to move or build a larger building, and instead that a full club 10 times as many patrons waiting in the outside is not only good for the business but that it would be impossible to expand their building to accommodate more patrons even if they wanted to. Is Bitcoin Cash cheaper to use than Bitcoin Core? Yes, because transaction fees is both versions of Bitcoins are measured in Satoshis per byte. A unit of Bitcoin is divided into 8 decimal places and the smallest unit is called a Satoshi. The way you have to accurately measure Bitcoin fees is not in dollars but in Satoshis. Is Bitcoin Core still useful? Bitcoin Core developers have crippled the network due in part to faulty economic understanding. What are the advantages of Bitcoin Cash? Average Bitcoin Cash transactions cost pennies or less and confirms in an average of 10 minutes because the mempool of pending transactions is cleared with each new block. This means that Bitcoin Cash can be used in a smaller manner as well. Cash. That's it guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you like the video. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. And guys, it takes me a lot of time for you to make videos. Please support my videos. Thank you.